climb up onto your hands and knees. So your hands are underneath your shoulders. Tuck the head under on the bottom. And then push the chest forward. So you're warming your back. Tuck under and push your chest forward. So you almost feel that tightness where the bra strap connects. You feel as if you're stretching that area and the neck. And then the counter stretch, really important. Push the chest forward. 2 more like that. So it's as if your spine is breathing. Nice feeling. And sit back and recover and rotate the wrists. And when you're ready, breathe in, bring yourself back up. Remember, what we're looking for, the discipline of Pilates is all about technique. So shoulder over wrist, hip over knee. You're not locked in, you're nice and long. And then lift one arm and land. And lift the other arm and land. So you can feel now that we're starting to work down the spine, down the muscles of the back. And our aim is to bring the arm in line with the ear. Good. So give me a couple more of those. You're going directly forward, working to keep your eye gaze still, and imagining that you have something very fragile on your back, so you're not moving your back. Pause, sit back, build our stamina, our strength slowly. Inhale, be bold and climb up. Now this time take the hand to the side. Good. And thread the needle. Take the hand under your body and climb up to the side. Lift the chest, but take the hand, repeat, no higher than your shoulder. Just as a matter of practice, just an observation of your body awareness. Take the hand under and bring the hands to shoulder height, no higher. And then same arm, shoulder height or higher to the sky. Now your palm needs to clearly face me. Or if you're facing the other way, face the other way. Under you go. But the point is that your palm faces the same way you do. Don't twist it, my lovelies. Palm forward. A couple more. Don't care if you come any higher than this. Doesn't matter. But work on your flexibility in a particular tricky area, right down the middle of the body. Next option, slide the opposite leg. Take your time to check it out. The opposite leg. Seen a few crashes this week. Opposite leg out behind you. And where does that go? Ooh, chest, yeah. Waist, yeah. Hips, yeah. 2 more. So drive the bottom hand into the floor, because one of the little issues that I see is that people bend the supporting arm. But I want you to drive through the bottom arm. Rest. Recover. Push your bottom back. Hold. Feel that stretch down your spine. We're going to do the other side. I'm just going to turn to the other side of the mat so I still get to see you. Arm, shoulder height. And take it under the body. So we're starting slow. We're starting with a level that feels inclusive, that everybody can work with and stay with. And then we start to drive the bottom hand into the air and lift the top arm high. I'm loving the fact that I've got these windows behind me. So it's challenging me to line up. It's not easy, but it's so beneficial. That movement in the body that we want to maintain, that flexibility in our body. Now slide the opposite leg, hold it in the air and repeat the work. Lovely. Under you go and lift. Technique. Press the bottom hand into the floor, straighten the bottom arm, lift into the bottom shoulder. So that's where the work is. And then the top arm will flow. One more. Take a moment to rest and recover. Rotate the wrists. Again, have some water. We're going back to the original arm. And you can do this with one or two hand weights, slightly different move. Your hands underneath your shoulder, you're on all fours, tummy muscles tight and eye gaze to the top of your mat. So I'm going to call this the elbow. Your elbow to the sky. Good. Everything else is still and your shoulder sits in place in the shoulder joint, i.e. you don't want it hunching forward. Now give me a straight arm with the hand weight by your bum and lift and lower the straight arm. So level 1 is the elbow, level 2 is the straight arm, level 3, go back to the elbow and lift the opposite leg. So I'm going to lift the elbow and squeeze my bum. Good. Tighten your tummy, be really still and concentrate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave the leg in the air, straighten the arm by the side of your bum so it's quite high. And lift the leg just a tad, squeeze the bum and lift the arm just above your bum. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a moment to recover and we'll do it again. Same arm. Start on all fours. Tighten your tummy, eye gaze forward, start with the elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now extend the arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now extend the opposite leg, go back to the elbow, squeeze the bum. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight arm, straight leg. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Recover. Recover, rotate the wrist before you do that on the other side. So bringing yourself, your hand weight into your other hand, tighten your tummy and start with the elbow. Elbow to sky, elbow to sky. Good. Push your chest forward with your heart. Lovely. Now go with straight arm, so the hand is beside your bum and lift and lower. Be deliberate. Be strong with this, so you're not flailing around. Don't let the hand drop to the floor. Keep it in line with the bum. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the elbow. Opposite leg extends. Elbow. 5, 4. So Pilates is about that sagittal form, that forward form, which means I'm keeping myself in a straight line. Crown to heel in a really strong line. Straight arm, straight leg, lift and lower, tiny moves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the hand weight down and give yourself a moment. We're going to do a second round, but let your body breathe and release and come back when you're ready, which is now. Elbow, elbow to sky, tummy tight, just hiding the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the elbow, opposite leg lifts and holds. Elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight arm, straight leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's your recovery. Rotate the wrists, stretch your spine, and we have one last move. It's the threading the needle move. So we did it without the hand weight. Let's experience it with. Set up on all fours. Arm no higher than shoulder height. Now we get why. Under your body. So this is great for the arm strength and the shoulder strength. It also works through your hips and glutes. So in your own time, lift the arm, palm faces forward, that's good, and then go under. And just do a couple more of those to satisfy yourself that you're happy. Bottom arm long and strong, and under. And then if that works out well, and you're looking for more, extend the opposite leg. This is again where I get lots of crashes, so be careful. Make sure you've got comfortable carpet underneath you, and under you go. So you are challenging arm strength, shoulder strength, mobility strength, glute strength, and balance. 2 more. Oh, power. And last one. Before you do the other side, rest. Rotate the wrists, stretch the spine. Oh, heel the back and climb up. Let's get this done. Let's do it. Arm to the side. Underneath you, breathe out. Arm to shoulder height. Underneath you. So concentrate on your breathing. And when you feel ready, lift the arm, palm facing forward. So you're looking for 2 straight arms and underneath. And drive that bottom hand into the floor and underneath. Good. I'm going to add on another level, which is the extended opposite leg. And I have to slow down if I want to stay upright. Under and lift. Good. 2 to finish, whichever level you're on. 2 to finish. And 1 more. Hand weight down. Pose of the child for the first recovery. And then lying on your back for the second recovery. If you need your towel, put your towel underneath your head. And bring your knees into your chest, hands on knees. And this is where you let go. So we've tensed muscles. Now we need to educate the muscles and allow them to release. Circle one way, and circle the other. Let's do something we're a bit more familiar with. Bring your feet to the floor. Check that your hips are in line with your pubic bone and your ribs are lowered. Let the hands settle on the floor and your shoulders relaxed, and lift your knee. Push your back down and lift the second knee. Now release the back, which takes cognitive effort, cognitive thinking. Release the back and pull the tummy in, and then lower. One leg without touching, and the other leg, keeping the tension where? Where does the tension land for you? So what happens is some of us will tense our shoulders. You'll feel neck strain. So be aware of that. Give your shoulders a shake. Other people will tense through their hips, especially if they bring their knees in too tight. So be aware of that. That's all you need is awareness. Some people will arch their back because that's what they're used to using. So be aware of that and pull your belly to spine. So give me a couple more. You're lost in the movement, in the flow, in the breath, in the body awareness and the concentrating of your deep abdominal and knowing that you're getting stronger internally. Think about that cylinder of strength we discussed. The corset muscle, the pelvic floor, the diaphragm, which is why breathing, so important. Hands on knees and massage the back. Doesn't matter how strong you are abdominally, the lower back still needs your love. And round the other way. Terrific. Good. So bring your feet to the floor and your arms behind your head. Now what you could do if you wanted is bring the hand weight across your hips, and that will remind you to keep the tummy muscles in as you lift and lower your chest in a Pilates sit-up. So imagine this isn't a hand weight, imagine it's a flute of champagne, darling, and you want to keep it really still. So the pubic bone is flat and the hips are still and the pelvis is still, so all the work is coming from the rib cage slotting down. Good, so the challenge now is to integrate this move with the last move. So knees up, one at a time, back recovers, tummy tight. I'm going to raise my head, bring one foot towards the floor without touching, and the other foot without touching. Now keep the legs in the air, lower the head. Raise the head and shoulders, let one leg lower, and the other, and lower your head. And keep going. Rhythm and flow, good, helps us to motivate and stay with the movement. I've got my shoulder blades off the floor. I'm focusing on breathing and releasing, and that means I can do at least 4 more. And the other side, steady and slow, lift and hold, strong and steady, and lower. Good, stay with me. You can go back a level, but stay with the work. Last one. Terrific. Okay, take the hand weight away. Take the knees further, or the feet further than you would normally. Arms to the side, and let the knees drop side to side. So normally we'd have our feet hip distance, but I'm asking you to take your feet wider so that you can stretch all the way down the side of your body, your waist, and into your IT band and your hips. Arms to the side, or even above you, and open across the chest. Good. So a little variation on what we've just done. Bring your feet to the floor. We'll carry on with a sit-up, or bring the front leg and cross the ankle over the back thigh. So now I'm starting to add in a bit of a stretch for the hip. Add a lift and lower for your upper body, a sit-up, lift and lower. So this is really going to work. Well, it holds your lower body forcibly still, so it means that you're working your tummy more, your abdominals more, but it's also encouraging that stretch. Next level, big toe on the floor, and then lift, ouch, and lower. Lift, look at your ankle, and lower. Lift, and lower. Keep going, and lower. Good. And here's where it changes. Land the foot, release the arms, press the foot into the floor, and carefully observe as you lift your bum, and then gently lower. How's that? 4 more. So the arms to the side, or the arms above you, which will give you more opening. Work to get the elbows on the floor, the back of the hands on the floor. You're really squeezing your glutes to give you the height that you need, and opening through the hip. One last one. Land your bottom, hands behind your head, foot stays on the floor, the one that you had before, and lift and lower to do your sit-ups. Good, so this is your second round. Sit-ups. Now bring the big toe to the floor and then lift and lower. I'm in my little private, I'm gonna say agony. We're not supposed to, we're supposed to say intensity, and I'm loving it, but I can feel it. So give me a couple more of those. because it's good for you. And then land the foot, arms release, lift your bum. So you'll feel more comfortable if you don't have a towel underneath your head. Your neck needs to feel free, no restriction in the neck. Lift and lower. So last hold on this side. Good. A little bit higher, a little bit more, and then land. Release that leg. Do what you need to do, bit of a shake through the legs, and we will commence the other side. So test the water. The first one, always an interesting experiment, bit of research. How does it feel? Can you press the knee out? Is it as favourable as the other side? Lift and lower your normal sit-ups. Good, and then bring the big toe to the floor and lift the leg. Ooh, how does that compare? Breathe out. Obvious where to breathe out in this one, isn't it? Now land the foot, release the arms, and slowly, gently lift the bum. And then land the glutes. So I'm really considering what's going on. And I'm experiencing the stretch in the front of the hip, in the side of the bum, and also the power of the glutes. So give me a couple more. And one last one. And then we'll do round 2 to finish. So hands behind your head. Keep the foot on the floor as you do your sit-ups. Breathe out, lift and lower, keeping the chest wide. Good. Gentle in the breathing and the body, but strong in the muscle. Big toe on the floor and then lift. Oh, and lower. Does it feel easier the second time round? Have you got more mobility? Can you come in a little bit closer? 2 more. And then land the foot on the floor, arms reach up above you, and for the last time, carefully lift your bum, press the knee out, and marvel at the adaptation. How the body has started to really loosen off, and you've got more height, more strength. Lovely. Last one, hold the top. Good. Now bring the bottom down. What do you need? Is it a full body stretch? Is it a knee floating side to side? Is it a large coffee? Well, you've got that option now. But just take a moment to notice how you feel. Physically, a bit more open, a bit stronger. Mentally, more purposeful, focused. Emotionally, calmer. So hug your knees in, find behind the back of your knees and rock to sit up. We do love a rock in Pilates. Or turn onto your side and sit up. And let me reward you with a big breath in when you're ready. Bring your hands together and bring those hands to your heart. Just to connect this feeling. So this feeling of bliss, this discipline of bliss, will be with you clearer next time you join me, which is next week.